coming up on Relatables. What have they done now? Okay, next one is Ashley.
You know, when they just like sigh and they're like, it's like, really? What do you have to be sighing about? I'm just
Jake and Artie, the Relatables party.
Relatables podcast is hosted by myself, Jake Craig, aka
Daddy.
and Oddie Clark, aka
Mummy.
Mummy and Daddy, and all the baddies. You guys are the baddies.
That's it.
I had something weird happen. I was driving home from Sydney the other day, and I was driving. I didn't take the tolls roads.
Saving some money.
I was just saving.
Yeah.
It's like the tolls.
It's like $20.
It's $20, and very often, unless it's peak hour traffic, you are saving 20 to 30 minutes. If there's no traffic, you're saving 0 minutes. It's the exact same amount of time.
Really?
Crazy.
They just put it in. I swear they put maps in the tolls so it makes it look like you're going faster and you spend money.
Definitely.
Is this a rant?
No, it's
Okay.
just something weird happening. So I risked it, and I was like, look, it's Sunday Arvo. Surely there's no traffic going out of Sydney.
Yeah.
So I went, and there was a little bit, but it wasn't bad. I probably only added 5 minutes. But I was driving, and I'm in the middle lane. There's 3 lanes. I'm in the middle lane. Just like one car up to the right was like an older Mercedes. It was like nice, older Mercedes sunroof, blah, blah, blah. Right next to me, right behind that car, was a guy in a rental car, one of those No Birds rentals, little Toyota hatchback with his green P plates. And so I just randomly, the guy in the front Mercedes caught my eye, and he was doing this in his mirror to the guy behind him. He was like putting the finger up.
Yeah.
And then he starts like clapping. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then we went again. I was like, I was like, the guy must have done something. I don't know. Maybe he's driving too close to him. And the guy was older in the Mercedes, by the way. And so he's doing this, he's doing stuff. And then we get to another light, stop, same positions. And I look at him, and he starts doing in the back mirror this. I'm not even shitting you. He starts going like this.
Like putting his, like having a sex
He's like,
emoji.
yeah, he's like doing finger through the hole in his other hand. And then he's like clapping again. And he's like mad at this dude for some reason. And so I still am just like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, I'm so intrigued.
These guys having car sex?
I don't know what was going on. And then they their lane went quicker than mine for some reason. And I was like, no, I was so invested in this. No, I'm so invested. My lane catches back up. And this time I was like, fuck it. I'm like, I want to be involved.
Yeah.
And so he's doing this shit again. He's like, fuck you, clapping, do it. And I'm like, what's he doing? So I was like, fuck it. I look over to my right at the other guy. Yeah. And he looks over. He must have seen me turn. He looks over, and I was like, what's going on? And he goes, I don't know. And we both just started laughing. I was like, what's going on? And then the guy in the Mercedes starts doing it to me because I'm now on this guy's side.
How is this all going on in the freeway?
It was like not on the freeway yet.
Oh,
it was like going out of Sydney, just on the normal roads. And I was just like, what the fuck? And all I wanted to do was just follow this Mercedes and pull out of the car and just be like, look, I just want to know what was going on. But I didn't, obviously. But the guy started like doing it. He was doing it to both of us.
What does that mean? Does that mean like
this
wanker?
means like fuck off wanker or something?
Yeah,
I don't
wanker?
know. It was weird. It was the weirdest thing ever. And I was like, that guy, the guy in the white car must have
He
done
must have
something.
been. He must have been too close, especially he's on his green peas.
But
like,
everyone was like this far from each other.
yeah,
So
yeah. That's funny though. I have no idea what he would have been doing.
I was so invested. You have no idea. I turned my podcast off. I turned everything off. I was invested, and I was like driving like this. I was driving like how a girl drives. I was like this, and I was like, fuck. It was so funny.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny.
But yeah, and I got involved, and now I'm part of the plot.
Yeah. I think you might have got car fucked.
I think I got car fucked as well. Oh God.
Oh, but today, Jake, I wanted to start the podcast with husband material.
Signsy's husband material.
Yeah. So this is Signsy's husband material.
Wonderful.
Last time, what did we do? We did boyfriend material last time.
We've done Signsy's boyfriend material.
Signsy's boyfriend material.
This is one step above.
Yeah.
Boyfriend material is easy. This is one step above.
These were actually a little bit harder to think of.
I found these. Oh, okay. I did find these a little harder to think of as well. But I was doing a little bit of research, and I was like going on TikTok, and I was like, I just wrote in like Signsy's husband material, and all these people were doing like mad serious stuff, like he's got purpose, like blah blah blah, and I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna do something different. So I had to go and like get creative.
Half of mine are like serious and half are funny.
Okay,
I'll start. Signsy's husband material. No matter how bad your day is, he always makes you feel better and brightens it up.
I like that one. Yeah, that's good. That's fair enough.
Warm and fuzzy feeling.
Yeah, I to go off that, I said one. If he knows you've had a bad day or a hard day, he surprises you with your favorite takeaway meal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just
I had
cute.
that.
It just makes you feel good in the stomach.
Yeah.
Even just thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Husband material. When you go to the beach, he's waiting for you to rub sunscreen on his back so he can build sandcastles.
He just wants to go play. All he wants to do is play. He's got to let his inner child out every once in a while.
He's just waiting there with sunscreen in his hand. He's like, come on.
At what age do you think like
Never.
that answers my question?
Never.
I was gonna say like, at what age do you think? Say we take our kids and the wife, the whole family, we go on a day to the water park. You know, Wet and Wild in Sydney.
Yeah.
Big fucking water park, big slides. The mums growing up, I feel like all they want to do is use it as a day to kind of sit, and they stay and they protect the food that you bring and they protect all the towels and shit, and they relax.
Yeah.
And the dads quite often will take everyone on the slides. At what point does that not become fun and become a chore? Like, I think I'm just going to love it.
I thought the whole reason we have kids was so we could be a child again.
Yeah.
We just
Like,
go-
literally.
Like, it gives us an excuse because I can't go to the water park when I'm like 40 by myself.
You best believe. You best believe. Even if I don't have the money, I'm saving as much as I can for those fast passes, so we're not waiting in line. Seriously, I'm not waiting. Signs his husband material. He treats you the way you would want your daughter to be treated.
Oh, that is good. I thought you were going to go funny. That's a good,
That's a good one.
that
Isn't
is
it?
that's a really good one. Very good. Signs his husband material. He can reverse a trailer.
Facts, bro.
There's something about it.
What?
Yeah, and I reckon that's getting rarer and rarer as we go.
I'm so happy my dad taught me how to do that. Eh?
I can semi-do it. I wouldn't back myself, but I can do it.
I'm pretty confident. My dad taught me how to do it, but my dad has a big trailer, and the bigger the trailer, the easier it is.
It is, right.
The smaller the trailer, a little turn makes that thing turn heaps for some reason.
That is jackknife.
Yeah, they'll jackknife, but that is so true.
That's manhood right there.
That's like a test. There should be a husband test, and it's like, can you reverse a trailer? That's all you have to do is reverse a trailer.
Well, think even about like the caravan trips you're going to go when you have kids. You can't afford like fancy hotels. You're getting a caravan for $5,000.
That's a good point.
Reverse that in the campsite.
Oh, fuck, that's a good point. Signs his husband material. He encourages your online shopping sprees.
Oh, should he encourage or should he?
You don't want to be hiding it from him.
Or should he put her in your place?
No.
No?
No, don't put her in her place.
You don't reckon?
He should be encouraging these
That's their-
things.
that's their
He should
money.
be giving her his card and encouraging it.
That's their money now.
Exactly.
They could be
It's their
finding-
money, so whatever.
Yeah.
If he can buy new golf clubs,
I don't know. If
golf clubs are like $4,000 sometimes.
True. Little things add up though. man.
Yeah.
You don't
When are we
notice
going to
it.
get into golf?
I don't know. I don't think I will.
I think you will. I think
don't
my
know.
dad said he wasn't.
Really?
And now he's into it. I reckon we're going to get into golf.
We're still athletic, so we can go to the gym and run and do everything. Like there comes a point in your life where you can't do those things.
Golf, apparently,
Low
it
impact.
doesn't always have to be, but apparently I've heard golf is a rich man's game.
Is it?
So maybe if we
We'll
get
get
rich,
rich.
if we get rich one day, we'll be like, oh, we have to go be amateur golfers with $5,000 golf clubs, obviously.
Well, if you come to me one day and go, Oddie, how much money you got in your bank account? And I go, oh, just $2 million. You're like, time to get some clubs.
Let's go get that membership. Yeah, let's go get that membership. We'll get someone in the golf cart to bring around a couple beers.
Oh, it's ridiculous how much money those golf clubs memberships cost.
Oh, yeah, some of them are like hundreds of thousands. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's a rich man's sport.
Very rich man sport.
Signs his husband material. Time doesn't exist when you're together.
Yeah, that could go both, boyfriend and husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boyfriend
true.
to a husband. So it's just like, that's a timeless one.
Yeah, I think
Timeless.
Timeless. I think it transcends to like because when you're in the boyfriend stage, like it doesn't disappear because I reckon the longer you're with someone, that timeless thing kind of disappears a little bit. If it stays
Yeah.
there, then you can husband him up.
Yeah, facts. If you know how there's like the honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
And then you kind of come out of it and you're dating for a few years. Once he drops a knee, I assume like it's exciting. Yeah. But then once you get married, like, do you ever reignite the honeymoon phase when you do a new big thing? Because the start of a relationship's a big thing.
That's a good point. I think you always reignite it with little gestures here and there. Wedding's got to be one.
Has to be one.
I reckon I'm gonna have like the tiniest wedding,
Same.
like outside, and spend all my money on like a hectic holiday.
Same, bro.
Like, why am I paying for other people's fun?
I'm having the tiniest wedding also because I don't want to stay up late and I want to say goodbye to minimal people.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't like small talk conversations.
Fucking no way, bro.
People I actually want to have convos with and then get pissed with after.
Yeah. Like, come to my wedding, bring me a wedding gift, leave.
Do they still do gifts? Is that a thing?
I think a wedding gift is a thing. You have to bring a gift.
How good. I'm gonna start writing my list.
Fucking. I mean, some people have that, remember?
Yeah.
What's it called? But some people have a list of things that we want for our wedding gifts, and it's just going to be like...
I get it if you have kids on the way or you have kids, like,
okay.
because kids are expensive.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm asking for like a Nintendo DS, like I'm asking for like a...
What I'm gonna ask for is I'm gonna be like, the main thing we want is a matching Smeg appliances kit or something like that. Give me like the Smeg toaster, the Smeg kettle, the Smeg everything.
Do your parents still like have nice plates from their wedding? Like my parents do.
Some people put their wedding cake in their freezer and have a slice of it every anniversary.
That's weird.
That's not weird.
That's weird. I reckon.
Why?
I reckon that's weird. Just eat it. Who cares? It's just cake.
Honestly, I'm chucking that shit out if it doesn't get eaten.
Yeah, just eat it or like
Fucking hell.
That's weird.
Signs his husband material. He doesn't leave toothpaste stains in the sink.
Oh,
That would be...
guess I'm not husband material. Like, why does it matter?
Because I reckon that would be so annoying.
Why is it annoying?
I just think that it would be so annoying for like toothpaste stains to always be in the sink.
Yeah, but like you don't. It's not like you're putting your hand in the sink. You
Yeah,
don't.
but see, it's the little things.
It doesn't.
man.
It doesn't.
It's the little
it doesn't
things. And
affect,
it's not about you, okay? It's about her.
It doesn't.
It's the
affect
little things.
The performance of the sink.
It doesn't. What? It makes it look ugly, bro.
So?
What if we have company
What if
over?
you look ugly one day? I'm not going to say you look ugly. Just let it be.
Here we go. I'll do one more then. Signs his husband material. He changes the toilet paper roll when it runs out.
I do that.
Okay.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
that.
sure?
Yeah, I do.
How's
that.
the toilet seat going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. I do the toilet paper thing because like I'm not just leaving an empty toilet roll there.
Okay, fair.
I might leave the thing on like not in the bin, but like I'll put a new roll on.
Are you ever mid poop and it runs out,
Yeah.
but there's a roll behind you, so you get the thing, you just throw it.
Yeah.
You just like miss the bin, and then you put the new one on. You just leave it on the ground. And
Yeah.
you throw it behind the door or something.
100% all the time. Science is husband material. You guys don't need to have sex to have a good time.
I love that. I don't think I'm the horniest dude, eh?
Low T.
I don't know.
That's
Like,
what we say to everything.
like, don't get me wrong. I like it, but I am also fully content with going like 3 separate times of hanging out, not doing it. I'm kind of like
same.
fully, yeah.
Who has the highest sex drive in your relationship?
I want to say it's not me.
Really?
I want to say it's not me.
Oh, it's 100% me.
Really? It's equal. It's definitely equal. But yeah, I told you the funny story of that thing she did of how she acted like a guy where it was like, that was my last chance. Fuck, that was funny. But I definitely, I think like there's a fine line if we get ready for bed and get into bed, I'm ready for sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not keen on ramping up my heart rate to get into a sexy mood. So like I would prefer to do it then get ready for bed.
Yeah.
So if I'm getting ready for bed, I'm kind of like, nah, we're not doing it.
I like that. Like 6, 7 o'clock marks like prime time.
Perfect. You have a shower.
Time to unwind.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a good way to get some last bit of energy out for the day.
Because you want it to be like spontaneous and like you're just sitting there and then one of you come onto each other.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
on. But then like that 6 or 7, like it's just come on. Like it's just
exactly. I agree. Signs his husband material. You aren't afraid of how he's going to react if you tell him something that he did made you feel like shit.
Oh, that is good. Yeah, you're not afraid of his reaction.
He's not going to be like super defensive and just kind of make you feel like it's not worth it.
I think as soon as you
listen.
want to keep something to yourself because you're afraid of how he's going to react or she's going to react is when you should probably reassess your relationship.
Yeah, think about it and just, because I would want to know, if I was to make someone feel that way, I would want to know because I don't think I would ever do it on purpose. But some people get very defensive.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I definitely would. I think I've gotten defensive in the past because you don't want to think that you're doing something wrong.
No, I think there's also something beautiful in husband material. They can see before what they do. If it's going to affect you in that way, they're not going to do it. Or they talk to you before they do it and they get your opinion.
Yeah, I like that.
That they can see how they know you as a person. And like,
Yeah.
Even if it's not a bad thing, but it's just how they react.
Yeah.
Signs his husband material. He already has a dad sense of humor and dad jokes are on fire.
I like that one.
Good?
Facts, yeah, that's good.
You-
That's got to be default. Yeah, that's got to be
I
default.
reckon our dad joke's pretty good.
I don't think I'm a big dad joke guy.
No, I reckon we are.
Really?
Yeah, we just laugh at each other and think it's funny.
True. Well, we think that. Hold up. Here you go. Signs his husband material. When he's with his mates, their laughs sync up.
Oh,
All Beth says to me is every video you post, you guys laugh, and then the end of the video is you guys just going together, and I'm like, it's just we're in sync, all right? Our periods have synced up.
No, that's as my girlfriend would say, that's connection.
Yeah, it's connection, exactly.
Are you out?
Yeah.
Okay, my last one. Signs his husband material. He has good genetics.
What the fuck? Hey, sometimes a couple uglies will make it pretty.
No, hey, but like if you're looking at it and you're thinking about maybe I can have kids with him, like you want him to be like 6 foot.
Is
like,
is he tall?
You want him to be 6 foot, like nice jawline. He's still got his hair. Like, let's be honest. Like, it's
True. If he's 25 and he's got all those things, he's doing all right. Okay. If he's 25 and he's bald, then he's kind of like, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, like now
I
kids
want to give my kids the best chance.
Yeah, I don't want my kid to get bullied. Like, that was husband material.
Rightio, guys, we've got dilemmas again this week. And if you want to send one in, Instagram, link in bio, scroll to the bottom, dilemmas, and send them in and we'll read them out on the pod.
And this dilemma might be relatable for our small percentage of male listeners.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to give an insight to how we think.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
My boyfriend can't get it up.
Oof.
For context, he is a virgin and I'm not. So I understand that there would be quite a few nerves going around. It must be hard for a guy to get it up when this happens. This, however, is the 5th time it has happened and we've been trying to get it up. But it's getting to the point where I'm starting to worry that we are just never going to have sex. Ha ha ha. It's great to know that he doesn't just want to hook up and generally likes me for me, but at what point do I talk to him about it? Or do I just wait it out? Thanks, a worried girlfriend.
I mean, look, girls want to have sex too.
Yeah, I know. So he's a virgin. He's tried to have sex 5 times and it's just not happening.
I wonder if just major nerves come into play there.
I reckon they do. For sure. I don't know. As me,
I wouldn't say I've ever struggled to get it up.
I've struggled on the piss.
Yeah, fair.
And that's I think it's majority whiskey dick, but it's also like new girl, like the nerves are there. Like I don't really know them.
Yeah.
I'm a big person who gets in my own head.
Yeah.
But I've never ever struggled with someone I'm comfortable, like I'm dating my girlfriend.
No. Well, I don't want to make this girl feel like shit. Like, because it's his first time, I think there's got to be a big old nerves thing coming into play.
Firstly, we address, I always think this and never say it. Girls often think if a guy can't get it up, it is them.
No, it's not
It's
you.
never, ever the girl. Like, they think I'm not pretty enough, I'm not sexy enough. It's never, ever the girl.
Yeah, like, it's a very, very uncommon occurrence that a guy, sometimes, I'm sure you've had this, like, you're doing the deed, and for some reason, you just can't finish.
Yeah, I've had that.
Like, I'll have times where I can finish in literally 20 seconds. And then it's very uncommon, very uncommon for me, but where you just can't finish it all. And you don't know why. And I feel bad because then your girlfriend's like, fuck, like it genuinely makes her feel like shit because it's more common for her not to finish than the guy. And she's like, there's something wrong with me. And it's like, no, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, they always think there's something wrong with me. It's not that. It's not that ever.
It's like, I wish I could really ease your mind because I don't know what it is. I just, for some reason, I can't.
Yeah, it's just the biology of a male sometimes. You can't finish.
Think that what I think it is, though, in that case is if you try so hard to not finish early on and you get to a point where you can just go forever and then you're just like, oh, it's gone. You're
locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in and it's gone forever.
I'm thinking about, so this guy, I'm assuming he's young. He's a virgin. I'm thinking, to be fair, I reckon it's very sexual talk. The first couple of times I had sex in life, I wasn't completely hard.
Oh, I was. I definitely was.
I think I was like, I was definitely past semi, but like I reckon I was like functioning on like 75%.
Just hard enough to go in.
Yeah. Just because of nerves, I think, until I found my way. So I'm thinking, how can you help a young, nervous male out? Because it's all nerves. It's not her.
I'm pretty sure, like, he might just have ED.
Yeah, no, I think it's nerves. Like, is AD that common in people?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is like.
I think it's more common in people over 40.
Oh yeah.
But
Shit. What could they do?
I'm thinking just like baby steps. Like, just start off with like, are you doing the initial foreplay good? Like, for a guy, guys need that too. Like,
I reckon he's terrified about finishing early.
yeah,
I think he might be terrified.
He's 100% in his own head. I'm just thinking, how can she ease? She obviously is ready to go. How can she ease him being in his own head and he's scared that he's going to finish? He's scared he's not going to be good because that's every guy's thought. It's a process. I'm thinking just baby steps, like hand, like what does it do? Like I like hand inside the thigh. We still like that. Like just warming him up, bit of kissing.
Yeah.
Like slow kissing and then maybe stop for a little bit and then get back into it. Like just intimate.
This is actually so tough. I want to put myself in his head because I want to put myself in his head to see like what I think I would need. She obviously wants to have
She
sex.
asked if she should say anything. I think she should. Would that ease your mind? If you couldn't get it up and your girlfriend's obviously hasn't said anything yet.
Yeah, shit. She's just kind of accepting it. Should she say something? Do you think say something would make him more stressed? Would it make it feel like he's failing her?
Maybe actually a little bit.
Because he can't get it up? Because at the same time, so she thinks she's failing him and he thinks he's failing her now.
This is hard. Maybe. I think I would want to know. I think I would want to hear from, because they're obviously not comfortable with each other yet.
Yeah.
I think I'd want to hear, I would want to hear something from her because it's not working for me. It needs some help.
Fuck, man. I actually want to think about this.
I would want to hear, so say his name's James. I'd be like, I'm the girl. Hey, James, like, it's like you've just been kissing on the couch.
Yeah.
And she goes, hey, James, like, what about just like a confidence ego boost? Just hearing like you're sexy as fuck.
Like, I want you.
Yeah. That always gets me going.
I want you so bad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Rather than addressing the point, like trying to turn him on to the max. Like, you're looking so stunning sexy tonight. Like, I just want to fuck.
Yeah, shit. I wonder if there's somehow you could get in his head as well that you don't care if he finishes early. Like, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
a virgin.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you got to start somewhere. Like, I'm
I'm 100% sure it's nerves.
I also am too. I wonder. Like, surely he masturbates.
Yeah. Maybe you should bring some porn out. Start masturbating.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe you need to say to him like, "Look, let's not have sex first time. Let's start with a hand job.
Yeah.
And let's see if I can get you off with a hand job.
Yeah.
Just try different shit.
Hands, because he's used to a hand.
Maybe here you go. Ease his mind. Actually, I think you're right. Say something. Ease his mind. Say to him. You could even just be like, "Hey, look, like I've noticed that we've tried a couple of times and you're not getting up. It's like I don't know." You could just be like, "Look, I don't know what it is. It might be nerves, blah blah blah. But I would really want to like." You just be like I just want to sort it out.
Yeah,
like, I want to fuck you. Like I want you to fuck me.
So I want to get to the bottom of this with you.
Yeah, like I want to get to the bottom. It's like I am confident in myself as a woman that you're attracted to me. I believe you that you're attracted to me when you say it. So let's just he might be hiding something. He might know what it is and he might not be able to tell you. Or here you go. Viagra, sprinkle into the drink, glug, glug, glug. He doesn't even know. And he's like, babe, I am bricked.
I wonder. I know friends have taken Viagra.
I've never done it.
It's not never have I. It's not good for the old heart.
I was going to say, can't it be very dangerous?
I think so. One of our friends had done it and what did he do? He ended up taking it.
To be fair, we have a friend that needed to take it because his thing's so big that too much, like all the blood going down there is going to like fucking make him faint or something.
That's the guy who did it. Yeah. And he woke up the next morning and it didn't go down for like 6 hours.
Oh, scary.
Yeah, that's just kind of scary.
Scary in his situation because he couldn't leave the house.
Yeah.
There's no way you're hiding that.
But all jokes aside, I think that's last resort and you should get his permission if you want to do that.
Probably.
But yeah, talk it out. Communication is the best thing for it. Just say, hey, let's get to the bottom of this. Let's work this out together. What do you need from me? Like, what's going on in your head? Like, I just want to have sex with you. You're so hot and stunning. Let's make this happen.
Yeah. And also, there is this chocolate you can buy. Dude, just don't laugh at me. There's this chocolate you can buy and you could just buy it and be like, look, I got this chocolate. We both eat half and it makes us both super horny.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe even like get some whipped cream. Like start
doing something.
Yeah. Do anything. Let's have some fun with it. Sex is meant to be fun. Like you got to get him out of his own head. Once he realizes that it's meant to be for fun, he'll be all good.
It's got to be nerves.
Yeah. Okay, coming up next is what have they done now?
Oh, guys. I think we got some juicy ones today.
We
don't
do have some juicy ones. And if
I
you-
haven't heard these.
Yeah, Jake hasn't heard them. If you want to send in what have they done now, anything like petty or like sort of funny but annoying that your boy does or your cousin or your mum, send us a little voice message on Instagram. That's all you got to do.
Yep.
So the first one is from April.
When I wake up to his alarm, he gets out of bed and opens the curtains, and I don't have to be up for another 2 hours.
That is criminal.
It is, isn't it?
That is criminal.
Hey, that's borderline breakup material, if you ask me.
That can't be real.
That would piss me off to the max.
You have no idea how angry I would get.
Imagine, and there would be so many relationships where the guy gets up to be a tradie first
Yeah.
and just leaves his girl in bed. He just goes, rise and shine.
Oh my God. I used to fucking, when I was a tradie, and I was with a girlfriend ages ago, ex-girlfriend. So she would stay over, and it was during COVID.
Yeah.
And because I was a tradie, I got to keep working because I was apparently something that was needed. I don't know. But she was on JobKeeper or JobSeeker or something. So she just like was doing nothing but getting paid. I was livid. I was fucking livid, by the way. But she would stay over, and I would have to wake up at like 5:30. I get up, I get out of bed slowly. She'd just be snoozing. And then I'd go out and I'd like make my coffee and like breakfast really quietly. And then I'd go in and I'd like give her a little like kiss on the head, goodbye, la la la. And I'd just be quiet as fuck. And I'd try and be so quiet.
Even the kiss on the forehead's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
I just couldn't imagine what she would have done if I woke up and I was like, whoa, let's get this day going. Whoa, boom, boom, boom. You want a coffee? Nah, all good. I'll have one. La, 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 la.
Flying's open.
That's what we do around here. Fuck that. Are you serious?
I'd hate that so much.
Oh my God.
Oh, so that is not valid.
No, that was a relationship that started to break down real bad in the end. And we didn't have sex for ages.
You?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, we didn't have the end of the one.
Was this number 1 or 2?
2.
Oh, 2.
Near the going back into the relationship, we didn't have sex for like months.
Oh, fuck. That's heavy.
And I remember she'd stay over still like every night.
Did you have low T?
So I was like, how am I going to masturbate? Yeah. And so because I would wake up so early,
Yeah.
I would close the door and I'd do it in the lounge room while she's sleeping in my bedroom.
That's wild, dude.
I had to do it somehow.
That's fucking wild. She's in the next room asleep.
Yeah, imagine if she got up to pee one day. I was stressing too. I'd stress. I'd just like 2 minutes and done.
Did it make it better?
What?
Like knowing that like maybe she'll come out and find you?
Yeah, a little sneaky. A little scary. Yeah.
That's fucking wild, dude.
I never got caught. I can't believe I never got caught.
That should be, what have they done now? So my girlfriend used to sleep, like we didn't have sex, so I'd go into another room and have a wank. That's wild.
Fucking crazy.
Next one is Dharma. No, right?
What? What?
Dharma?
Damla? I'm going to say Damla. Not Dharma.
Okay, when we were having sex with my ex-boyfriend, he didn't want to use condom, and we never used condom. And when I asked the reason, what was the reason, he told me there is no big enough condom for him. And I take the bait. Yeah, sorry, I take the bait. But don't do the thing that I did. Use condom always. That's sponsored.
We should get a condom sponsor up in here. We need one. That's funny as. Oh my God. I have never.
What a beast.
I have literally never even been game enough to buy XL ones.
Oh, neither.
Because it's like, if that's loose, I will jump off my balcony.
I've always got, isn't it just one size fits all?
There is ones that are just like a universal.
That's what I've only ever bought.
Oh, same. Yeah, you could. That's all I've ever bought. And look, they're tight enough.
Yeah.
All right. But the big ones,
I'm going to say,
I don't need them.
I reckon that's fine.
What?
Well, not using a condom and saying that's probably not fine, but like the joke of it's funny.
The joke of it is quite funny, yeah. But yeah, it's always good to wear protection.
100%. Next one is Amy.
Okay, so something my ex would do that would really annoy me is when he'd do the laundry, which was rare, but he'd do the washing and he'd take the clothes out of the washing machine. And I feel like you should at least give your clothes like a shake or something before you hang them on the drying rack. But he would just throw them on in any order, just like screwed up, like boxers on top of a shirt, like it'd be smelling damp. And he never noticed that it smelled damp. They'd be so wrinkled and just like not dry, and then they'd go like crunchy. How can this man survive in society if that's how he puts his clean clothes out to dry? I can't.
I can tell you how he survived because his mum always did his washing for him. And he was like, wait, how would my clothes always used to be so nice and flat and ironed and everything? And now whenever I do it, it looks like shit.
They smell like shit. Like, have I got a bad washing powder?
Fucking hell. That's crazy. I would hang my washing. I had to hang my washing out for years. I just got a dryer finally. For 2 years, I was hanging my washing out. But I would hang them out, and I would never let two pieces of clothes touch each other.
Oh no, never.
Couldn't, no way.
I wouldn't have any order. Like mine wouldn't be neat.
No order.
No
I'd
order.
go undies next to a shirt, but not touching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wash socks and undies together. I think that's weird.
Socks and undies.
Yeah,
together.
I do a different sock wash than two of my normal clothes. Like you'll chuck everything in one, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Socks as its own wash.
Nah.
I don't mesh my genitalia with where my socks have been. We've had it come up a few times.
They're all getting washed.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I reckon socks have a little bit of residue of dirtiness in them. You mean like
what the fuck is the point of a washing machine then? They get there to get washed.
Yeah, they make them. I reckon but it's still your genitalia. I reckon you should do a separate one to be safe. 100% I'm right.
I reckon fully disagree. I don't understand. There's no they all get washed. If that's the case, throw your socks out every time you wear them and get new ones if you don't trust your washing machine.
No way. So theory though. So would you put your socks on your willy even though they're clean? You would. That's how you wait. See, I wouldn't.
If I had a clean sock,
I reckon that's
and someone goes, "Here's it, you put it on your willy." I wouldn't be. I'm not afraid to put a sock on my doodle if it's clean. I'm not going to put a dirty one on it, but I'm not going to put a clean one out of the washing machine's fine. It's clean.
I wouldn't do that. That's probably just me. Must be.
You have no trust in society's engineering to make a washing machine with good soap. Then,
yeah. Well, I don't reckon it. I reckon the girly pops are on my side.
I don't reckon they are.
You do whites, everything else.
The reason
socks.
I don't reckon they're on your side is because they'll wear a bra for 3 weeks without washing it.
Yeah, but they don't sweat all the time. Like socks are dirty. I have very sweaty feet though, as well.
I mean, like if I run, I do, but
no, I sweat no matter what.
Right? Okay.
That might be another reason. Okay, next one is Ashley.
Oh my god. I was gonna say breathe, but like when they just like sigh and they're like it's like, really? What do you have to be sighing about? I've just like cooked and cleaned and done the whole house and you just sat there sighing.
Let me breathe.
I gotta say, the reason it's not valid is because sometimes we just breathe like that. He's not sighing about anything. Yeah. He's taking a deep breath. And you want to know why? I know the scientific thing behind this.
What is it? So,
right now, if you take a big breath in and then take one more suck in and then breathe out, what it does is it opens up. It's like Andrew Huberman. I saw a thing he talking about it. It opens up your lungs in a way and it de-stresses you.
Oh, but that's why we saw it.
We naturally do it once every 5 minutes or once every minute even or something like that. Every couple of breaths, we take a deeper one and it's our body doing that to de-stress.
Do guys do it more often?
I don't know, but we just must do it louder.
Yeah.
And so girls are always like, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Thanks for doing the washing and all that.
Has nothing to do with it.
But nothing's wrong, all right?
Has nothing to do with anything. I'm not valid.
Not valid,
Not valid. Okay, the last one for what have they done now is, as we've maybe noticed if you're on Patreon, not yet on the Spotify episode, we're test running a new, what was his title be?
It's Jack the producer.
Producer
Jack.
He looks up all the stuff and proof check reads everything.
Yeah, that's on Patreon if you want to go hear some Jack talking a bit.
We've got his girlfriend for what have they done now?
Back with another complaint yet again. So another thing my partner does is sleeps on the left side of the bed, which is not the wall side, and I sleep on the wall side. I don't know when this started happening, but I get up first. So for me to fucking get out of bed, it's a fucking mission. When I have to get out of bed at 5:30 every morning, and it just fucks me off because we have the dog in between us or next to me on the wall, so I have to... Oh, fuck!
Wait, just keep going.
So, if anyone's selling a single bed, let me know. because that's the way it's going.
I would like to say, so at the start of it, you could tell when she goes back with another complaint, she's livid, eh? She's over it.
So this is relatable for me because when my girlfriend used to live in Sydney, had this thing. So I was on the wall side.
Yeah.
And not only am I bigger, but I wake up in the middle of the night to take a piss, and she doesn't. So in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m., it's pitch black.
Yeah.
I've got to like crawl
off the end.
crawl over her, and like get her. And it's the most annoying thing. You don't want to wake her up, so then you have to crawl back in, and then you like hit your foot on something.
You definitely wake her up. There's no way you're not waking her up.
Oh, she's a heavy sleeper, and I'm like, why am I sleeping on this side? You sleep all night. I've got to take a piss.
Funny, like girls have their side,
Yeah.
and they stick to it.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Crazy.
I really don't care.
At my house, I have a side,
Yeah.
and I'm not giving it up because it's like that's where I sleep. But I would like to actually defend Jack.
Yeah, I
You
was
know
going. Why?
Because I was talking to him the other day. He was here.
Yeah.
Don't know how we got on topic to it, but I think I was just talking about something my missus did, and then he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Jess the other day, she wanted to swap sides in bed."
Yeah.
And I was like, fine, like argument. And then like, he was like, finally, he was like, fine, I'll swap sides with you. But then before we went to sleep, she wanted to swap back.
Oh,
So in Jack's defense, I think he might have given her that side that she
what
wanted.
a good boyfriend. Most
But
guys
she wanted the other one back.
You get used to it.
We might have to call Jess up and ask if this is true.
Yeah.
Next episode. Next episode, guys, we'll call Jess and we'll say, is this true?
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
But that's what have they done now? All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. You know what to do if you want a bit more. Well, what do you want more of? Us?
It's not if you want more. It's you need more.
You need more of us.
You need
Patreon
more.
is sitting there just with a $5 paywall. That's all you got to do.
All you got to do. It's a
$5
paywall.
a month. Do people think it's a week? Like, why
It's
aren't you subbing
$5
to
a
it?
month.
You don't even notice that. I throw that stuff on the street.
Literally. Fucking hell, must be nice, mate. Oh, jeez. Fancy pants Rich McGee over here. Fucking hell.
But all jokes aside, $5 a month for an extra episode every week. $10 is an episode and a dilemmas every fortnight. And
Yep.
$15, you get all of that plus a vlog. Like, what are you doing? And finally, 5-star review it. We're getting 5K soon, 10K at the end of the year. We love you.
We love you.
Bye.